got
Not
Khemri.
my old team, it doesn't. It's my old team is super duper strong. Oh, Cyclone has just resubbed for 7 months on the bounce. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated, Cyclone. Thank you.
Aardvark reckons there's at least 5 I've not done. Oh no. No. Just
Go on,
going through
what you think? Which 5 are you thinking, Aardvark? Because there might be a couple that you've got on your list that Andy has in fact done, but not very much or not for a long time. Ogres True hasn't done.
Not going to do ogres.
I did ogres. Gobbos has done, but only in Christmas games. So all right, you can have gobbos. Yeah. Halflings. Yeah. You've done Khemri?
I've done Khemri, yeah.
Done Khemri and Underworld. Done Underworld.
Only in the same way that I've done lizards, like done them but badly.
Done badly. All right, so 3.5. Yeah, fair play. Okay, we'll compromise on that one. No, he did do Underworld, but really didn't really got off the ground. But he had a go.
Done Nurgles.
When did you do dwarves?
I haven't actually done dwarves.
Ah, right. So there's dwarves. Yeah. Well, the problem with the dwarves, although I think there's a reasonable chance you might have some success playing dwarves. Whenever it's mentioned as to what should we play, loads of folks go, dwarves, and so don't do dwarves. Is what happens. This is why chorfs don't get played a lot because everybody else does.
Yeah. Yes, because everyone else plays chorfs, no one wants to see us play them, so we don't.
I don't hate dwarves. They're just a bit of a pain to play against. In fact, I've got to play against some dwarves next week. I think is it next week or the week after? It's soon. 2 weeks time. Playing against the big cops in 3A. So they did know. Uvasac, I've got to play Uvasac's dwarves, which have suddenly got TV 1900 on. What the hell? They're getting all better. I was expecting that to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One's got 5 guard now. There's 13 of them. And one of them's blodge. Actually, that's not too much of a problem. I've got the tackle sorted out. Might be close. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We might be able to add muscle. And really today, although it's a bit of an ask because we're playing against super mobiles, we do have to try and level up super duper orc.
Blackburn, you didn't agree. I just realised that I wasn't about to play a full season of Underworld for about £1. I thought, no, that's not a thing. The risk reward was all wrong. No one wants to see me play Underworld anyway.
I played Underworld very successfully.
Also, as well, if Andy plays Underworld. Oh God, that's 2. Oh God, this is going to turn into a nasty stretch goal. I don't want that.
Aardvark wants to see play Underworld, but he already subs. So Aardvark's offer doesn't register with you, though it registers with me.
Has Andy ever played a Sunty team? I've played them in patches. I don't play them very often.
We did at Christmas, not even necessarily last Christmas. You did play Goblins. I think you won. How do you see your record with Champ Ladder Goblins? What's the syntax for that?
What, sorry?
How do you see the syntax for your record with Goblins?
I've no idea.
You know that. We do that.
I'm sure you can. I just don't know how you do it.
Anybody got any bright ideas as to how we make Zunkbot do? How many games has Andy played with Goblins? It was at least 1. Thank you, fellas. Oh shit. Not
Ah,
found.
well, what we'll
Was it an
do?
exhibition game that we played?
No, they were real games. What I'll do
Why is it
is
found then?
um, I'll go in and show you all the stats and stuff afterwards.
You definitely, because I remember us doing it, and I thought, oh, it's all right. I don't mind goblins and halflings. I think they're quite amusing. I'd play them like I'd play Underworld. Brackets haven't got a look in since then.
I'll give you a bit to play 1,000 orc games. Cheers, Fiction.
Well, I'm about 20% there without any money whatsoever changing hands. So you covered there, bro. Oh, Blackburn, no, that's a big ass. 2 seasons of Rebel with Underworld all day, no.
No.
I
Wasn't it
think
friendly? It might have been. Oh, I know
was
what it
an
might have been. It
exhibition
might have been in, Champ, Champ Ladder. Not Champ Ladder. The other one, the Open Ladder, which is where I think was playing goblins.
Oh, hang on, Velihopia's got some stats here.
I think that's why it's not finding it.
Do you know you've got a better win percentage with Zons than you with Wood Elves? And not far behind that is Skaven. These are your best teams. Your best team is Amazons, followed by Wood Elves, then Skaven, then Norse. This is all a bit of a shock. Churls. Flings, you've got 83.3% with Flings, 3 games. The Wampiers. I thought the Wamps played more games than that, but they didn't, did they?
No.
14-1-3. Necro, pretty good. Human. I can't remember you doing that many human games. That's amazing. Lots of chaos ones with mixed results. Kids left quite a few. Bretonian, that's this run. A bit light on undead, actually, aren't you?
Like Dark Elves are a bit behind because when I very first got the game, I played about 30 or 40 games with Dark Elves, where I was checking things out in Champ Ladder and just conceding games. So the Dark Elf stat is broken.
Diego Bueno is a bad person. Why? What have you done, Diego? What have you done? It's okay. It's safe. You can fess up. Kazua Drayson, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the program. Apologies for the
Kazua Drayson, that's
game
what I'm
that
playing.
you probably tuned in for is delayed somewhat. Well, he's following the show.
Well, he's here now. Hello, Jason. The guy you're playing against is in the bottom left-hand corner.
No, Rhett's still not there. He's going to turn up at 7:15.
Probably. Lovely to have you in Twitch, by the way, Jason. I don't know if you watch Twitch at all.
I'm still wondering what Diego's done that it makes him feel that he's a bad bloke. We've just hit the follow, so it can't be all bad. Diego, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the program.
I didn't play Magic to be late. Shut up. Honestly.
You did, though, didn't you?
No, I did not.
Andy, look, it's not the lateness that upsets me. It's the lying about it.
I'm
just
not lying.
The first, I think we're going to have an intervention. I'll give Duderino a ring and we'll pop round. But this whole Magic the Wanker thing, it's getting out of hand, quite frankly. You need to recognise that you have a problem, and only then will you start to get better.
No.
Look, we can help you. We're here to support you, Andy, but we can't do it for you.
Oh, this is very aggressive from me.
Well, I didn't like to say. Oh, the game started. Right, let's have a look at that. Yeah, Deadlights thinks you need an intervention as well. Flesh Shadow says, if you're not aggressive, you must be an elf. That's just a vicious rumour, Martin. You've no grounds. Was that a failed Dauntless? It was, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Right, so what you got here? Trace. I was going to say Jason's got a player called Sam Davis, but it's not you.
Yep. Just thinking
Magic
about
the Gathering is an investment, says Ronnie. Investment in what, though? Giorino confirms that Andy's got to go through the stages. Currently, he's in Big River in Egypt.
That is not true.
Little bit Big Hot, thank you for the follow, and welcome to the show. John, this is an exciting moment as Andy's squeezing in an hour and a half game into 25 minutes.
4, 5.
It'll be fine.
7. Let's have you there. We'll try that dodge in a second.
But at least he didn't shout too much. Dispatched that move with relatively little fuss.
Have you there. Right. Last couple of moves. This is a little bit on the please work side, but it did work, so we're all right.
Oh, that was cheeky.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
It was. Emergency case. I like the blitzers. They're far more discreet but when they're going about their business. You went, go over there, and you just went, that was fine. There was no, whoa, whoa, oh, that's shouting bit. Good.
Cyclone says, what do I want to play? Honestly, if there's a big uprising for playing Underworld for a season, then I could be persuaded to play some Underworld. I could. You know what?
What are they so shouty? What are they yelling about?
We do this show for everyone else, don't we?
Hmm?
I'm here at the behest of
Oh,
everyone
yeah,
else.
yeah, sure, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, if your Magic the Wanker game's finished and it's convenient and good.
Play Underworld or I show them photos.
Hello, Zord. How you doing? Nice to see you again.
I'll be right back. I just need to check something.
What are you doing now? Hey, Spuddy. He's walked away, but thanks for grassing him up, Spuddy. And he's getting shit for being late for the Blood Bowl because he was playing Magic the Wanker. He's checking the photos. Photos of what? Uh-oh, lost one. He's fine. Well, the chair hasn't decided to Apo that blocker straight away in turn 1, so sorry, turn 2. So I'd say it's an improvement based on the limited view that we've had so far. That's leveled his Tomb Guardian. Drayson, you must be delighted with that turn of events.
What happened? Casualtied someone.
Yeah, Aklansha. He's just badly hurt. He's fine.
That's annoying.
Now what's happening?
I'm back. We're still making Andy play teams. Look, if people are if there's a group of people who want to see Underworld, and it'll cheer a load of people up, then maybe we should do that for a season.
That's what you said last time. About 3 games in, you just went into a massive mood dive from which you never recovered.
No.
What do you mean no? That's exactly what happened.
No. I know that did happen.
Yes, it is.
No.
Just saying no doesn't make it not happen. It happened. That's exactly what happened.
No.
I was there.
Not really.
Oh dear.
Oh, you lucky soldier.
50-50.
No reroll.
Well, 50-50. 50% dodge. Agility 2, 50-50.
Yeah, but the failure state on that
50-50.
was massive.
50-50.
No. You're not listening to me. Yes,
I
it
am.
was 50-50, but if it had
I
failed,
know.
it was
Yes.
game-definingly going to lose the game.
Well, we didn't discuss that element of it. I just asserted that it was 50-50, and so it is. You've been very difficult today. I'm the one who had to go to work. You've just been lounging around, being weighted on hand and foot.
I'm not.
What did Ava make you for breakfast?
I made it, actually.
What'd she make you for second breakfast?
I can't remember.
Lunch?
Nothing.
Afternoon tea?
Nope.
What, you haven't eaten since second breakfast?
No, I haven't, actually.
Really?
Really?
Ronnie says you can still get the ball.
Oh, absolutely. Can still get ball, yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's getting the assist is the trickier bit.
Yep.
Hey,
Quite right.
you've still got a very good chance because the two agility lads, a little bit of effort and they can do it. Oh, you didn't even need to worry with that. That's even better. Well done. Well, this is all coming together okay, isn't it?
That helps.
Oh, you've hurt him. That was unnecessary. I'll be fine. Probably going to regen.
Oh, didn't regen.
Regen. Oh, well, that turned out okay, didn't it?
Very. That did turn out very well.
Stick or twist?
That's the problem.
Are you dodging Dr. Nick or leaving him there? There's a reasonable argument for either, to be honest. You could just say where you are and go on then, dodge.
He's got 2 dice on the ball. He's got 2 dice on the ball.
Yeah, so you've got to dodge him, haven't you?
It's 3-3.
It's cold in here. It's not
2.
cold outside. Cold. Oh. I need some agility 4 orcs. That would really lift our game plan opportunities. Agility 4 orcs, yes. I've never really been blessed with agility 4 orcs. Even with the old orc team, I only had 1. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Well, I say positive. Yeah, you got to take the positives out of that turn, which was that we managed to nail a ball carrier. The ball's now on a strength. Yeah. Blodge player. And it's more difficult for him to get the ball back. But the downside is we've used a reroll.
Drayson's in the chat, so I won't speculate as to what I do here. I mean, there's lots to go wrong.
Do you know
for Drayson? So I still think there's a very good chance this will be fine.
Do you know, actually, that turn, there was a better play, which was the ball carrier should have made a go for it forwards. And then the blitzer who's got tackle could be a square forward into his half. And that would be a stronger position for me. But overall, you're going to be relatively happy with that. Cleft Shadow says he's American. If he eats more than twice a day, it's good. Yeah.
I thought, what? America's not known for food shortages and not eating much, is it?
Maybe
what are you getting at?
Maybe he's an athlete.
Yeah, but athletes eat a lot, don't they?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Grilled chicken and broccoli and pasta and stuff, don't they?
Yeah, that's a good point. Good point. Drayson, where are you from? Oh, he's UK based. Awesome. Do you play tabletop or are you just an online player?
Hi, Benson. Say hello to Benson.
Oh, hello, Benson. How you doing? Benson's been with us a long time.
You're getting better at that. It's still not perfect, but you're definitely improving there.
If you click him, he's got a wicked picture. Who's the picture of the chap? It's like a 1940s type of chap.
Oh, I have a friend request there. Oh, and the gate can have one as well. Donkey Dragon can definitely have one. Tripstep's already got one.
Hello, Bob.
Who's Bob?
Big Belly
Oh,
Bob.
that Bob. That Bob, right. Oh, here we go. Oh, didn't work. So I thought he'd have maybe pushed him southeast and followed up. Just to be awkward, though you could get out of that.
Be interesting to see what happens the rest of this turn now. Zunk, you want my friend on Twitch? What happens? I don't know if this happens to you all. I've got a whole bunch of people who are my friends on Twitch, and I get very upset when we're streaming and they don't watch, because there are some people right now.
When will UK quit EU?
At some point in 2022.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no. I reckon it'll be 2022.
Something Brexit, something EU, probably. I think that's how Frankie Boyle put it, wasn't it? Pretty much sums it up. God knows, and it's probably going to fuck house prices and the stock market.
Hooray!
Smashing. Well, it's not hooray, it's awful.
Boo! Why is that hooray? Yeah, why is that hooray? Why did I say hooray there?
I don't know.
Why would I do that?
Oh, slightly likes your guides. What, the elf ones?
Hey, check out the guides. Look at the guides on
my guides, really. He's just labelled them, but thank you, Slarty. That took me ages. Aardvac, why don't you watch every show? Having you around just lifts the tone. Wonderful.
I don't really want to push you towards the end zone. I could push you there. Oh yeah, I could just do that, look. No.
Yeah, but now you're all stuck.
No, not.
Oh, that's shouting. Oh yeah, say not. Oh dear, it's a dirty player off.
Whoops.
Well, this will be fine, won't it?
Well, we've managed to run away successfully.
That Blitzra's still lurking. Can he reach just? How's Oh, I'll ask when it's not yours.
Can't reach now.
Oh, Rex supply. Ah, Rex killed for 715.
I'm actually Slotty. I'm currently building the next guide now. So that's the thing.
Evening, Millie. How you doing? Thank you very much to the host. It's going all right at the minute. The Brets won a game, and now they're doing quite well so far. This one, it's going all right.
Yeah.
Good start, wasn't it? Good start.
Yeah. Oh, Drayson actually lives in the Czech Republic. Drayson, will you be going to the tabletop in Dornbirn later the year? World Cup.
Pozdrav, priatelju.
Attack.
What have we done with baby?
She's pretending to be Bretonian. It's in. I'm not actually sure where Dornbirn is. Isn't it Czech Republic? Oh, you like that joke, did you? Thanks.
That's really good.
Thanks.
If you have a lot of cake and jelly, though, Millie, the bouncy castle can suddenly be something you regret.
It's in Austria. Czech Republic, Austria. They're next to each other, aren't they?
Oh, Hagrim, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the show.
Absolutely. He's from Rebel as well.
Are you Austrian, Hagrim? Oh, you'd be going with nuggets, so you... Right.
Everyone's having a few problems. I'll be right back. Right back. I can hear problems.
Are you Austrian is not a Third Reich statement, new kid. That's a bit of a stretch, be fair. Charlotte's from Hungary. So's Killjoy. Do you know Killjoy? Oh, body armor, 19 months. Thank you very much indeed. Clef Shadow is the bishop in the Flying Spaghetti Monster Church. Splendid. I'm a bit hungry now and I haven't brought any food at all. Confirmed Charlotte doesn't know Killjoy. About check. It was a leap, wasn't it, new kid? You knew that. But, you know, thanks for playing. Uh-oh. Now, Andy probably wants to come back for this because he probably wants to Apo Dr. Nick, despite this only being a badly hurt, because he's a key player. Oh, the chair, Apo Dr. Nick. Well, that was uncanny. Didn't think that was going to happen. So anyway, moving on to more interesting. You're from Liechtenstein, are you, Martin? Should I fail to Apo Dr. Nick? Did you not? Oh, he didn't. You're right. No, you're right. Hi, Gajais. How you doing? You're right. He passed. Well, that's unusual. Normally, you'd expect Andy to have Apo'd that one. I think he's maybe going with. He's managed to turn over here, so therefore it'll be okay to kind of hang on to 1-0, or given that he's got the ball in the second half, could be that. Oh, Velahopi, there's no denying the chair is absolute world class, absolutely. Dudorino, is that one of yours? Do you recognise it? Yeah, it doesn't power up though. See? It's attained a higher state of consciousness already. Oh. Don't worry, I'll come see you when it's time for chairs and bin liners. I bumped into my brother-in-law whilst doing mum's shopping yesterday. He sends hugs. Ya que esté, hola amigo, ¿cómo está? Andy, it's really important to come back. It's your turn. You've got a minute and a half, etc. Oh, yeah. Happy Father's Day, by the way. Andy. He's not got his headphones on. Oh, Drayson, don't worry. It's going fine. You're a bit unlucky that Andy managed to squirm his way to go and bother the ball early on. Regarding tips, we'll ask Andy. I've only half been paying attention, as is my wont. I'm suddenly really hungry now. Right, so he's going to stand over in the corner. Do you know, Deadlights, I wouldn't put it past him. Can you play Magic the Wanker on tablet, or do you need a PC or a Mac? No, honestly, Drayson, the only bit I think that changed, the bit that jumps out, is don't leave the gap in the middle bit. I don't own a game. I bought a first ever tablet, and I thought, well, tablet's a tablet, right? So it wasn't an expensive one. In fact, it was the cheapest Samsung one I could find, and oh boy, it's slow. Starting to feel I may have misstepped with that. Oh dear, Sam Davis has been knocked out. I'll be fine. Oh, it is PC only. Well, he might have got a PC set up in the bathroom. That's where he's nipping off to. Could be that. Not sure. Well, Andy's paying a blood price here. Getting a little bit light on players. This starts to become problematic. And two of them are the guard players. It's putting quite a lot of responsibility on Emergency Case's shoulders as one of the remaining competent players on the pitch. No, I mean, I tell a lie. Ross Topher's quite handy as well. Stop shouting. Who was that? Little Twitch, knock it off. Hello, geeks. How you doing? Oh, hello. done it again. I've come in from work and I'm a bit hungry. I haven't bringing any food.
Back.
Where's Ben?
Oh, Emma's not very well. And he's causing lots of arguments.
He's got a sore throat through all that shouting. I think it's because you've been playing Bretonians. She's picked up bad habit. James Jenks asked, how did the poker game go? You won, didn't you?
I did, yeah. So, yeah, very well.
You know when you're hungry but you don't really want any of the things that would solve that, like I don't really fancy a sandwich.
Oh yeah. He should be more.
Oh, by the way, Drayson was saying he's only just started playing with Khemri, so if you've got any suggestions. The tricky bit is, Drayson, that whilst still playing, Andy, you're going the wrong way.
No, I'm not.
I was kidding.
Yeah. I'll talk about the poker festival. Drayson, if you are interested in any form of YouTube Blood Bowl action, I have done a season of Khemri, and what the Khemri record was. Something like, I don't know, 23-3, 24-4, something like that, I think. Maybe slightly worse.
Hang on, just scrolling up. We've got it.
And it's uploaded onto YouTube. So if you when it's maybe not your turn, if you type !YouTube in the Twitch chat, Zunk's already done it. That'll take you to the front page of the YouTube, and on there there's pick a race. I've played it in Champ Ladder for a minimum sort of 20 games or so. 15, 5, 4, 7. Ooh, is it as bad as that? Oh dear. Oh, and Negate's just very kindly linked it. Thank you very much, Negate.
Rex, you're sacked. Negate, welcome to the show.
If he keeps doing that, we'll have to give him one of them little green swords.
Where is Rex? Rex, where are you? He's got distracted with other duties.
He has, hasn't he?
Oh, no, he's normally very attentive.
Go on,
That's how he got the gig in the first place.
He was very, very. Rex was very good at one point.
Top adminning.
He was, yeah.
Well, Negate, me too, mate. I'm only around for weekend streams.
And Jason says in chat, there seems to be two of you. Whose channel is it? Your channel? Well,
Think ever so carefully before you proceed with that answer.
Oh dear.
Very carefully.
Think very. You're on thin ice.
I don't know what Talisman Digital Edition is, but I'm sure I could pick it up.
I actually can know with that. I know what that is. I used to help on a different show for a little while.
We used to help.
Well, what about, I don't know. Was it you or was it us? I think it was me.
Have I been on GCBC multiple times?
Oh, for fuck's sake. No! Florence!
Elle seems to be dead.
Oh, no.
Oh, she's fine.
She just took a big blow to the side of the head.
No, she's fine. She's fine. Fortunately, Florence was on hand to glue it back on and everything's fine. Amazing what they can do with modern science, isn't it? Medical miracles.
Absolutely. Florence, by the way, Drayson, is the name of our apothecary.
Well, that wasn't very nice.
It wasn't, was it? Sort of
The
a
two,
look.
the two dirty players getting a little bit leery with each other there.
I'm going to try blitz here, I think.
Corn Knight rightly points out everyone in the UK bubble has been on GCBC multiple times. Well, I'd say probably I've done half a dozen GCBCs. But anyway, yes, you were saying, Andy.
So, and I thought that streaming was really good fun. That's the guy in the bottom left-hand corner. And I thought that I used to get people regularly contact me on Discord and say when's such and such game because they wanted to watch it. So I contacted my dear old friend Dunk and said, would you like to stream with me? And we'll try it out and see what happens. Dunk said yes.
Would you like to elevate my show to some tawdry, pointless waste of time that nobody will watch, to the sparkling, spectacular of entertainment that it now is? And I said, sure. So, Zunkervision was born.
So basically, that's where we're at, really.
Still think I need to get referenced in the guides a lot. Did you do anything about the information I gave you for my upcoming holiday?
No, because I've got no holiday left.
Yeah, I must admit, Chubstep, it was a triumph of optimism over experience to even pose the question in the first place, but...
Oh. Behave.
Call me sentimental, I thought I'd ask.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. So it's an interesting thing, really, that this show was born. We started streaming, and we thought we might get 20 or 30 viewers. And we showed the first couple of shows, and we got to 50, and it was quite impressive and exciting.
Well, some pretty stiff competition if you're going to do daytime streaming, which is what we originally started doing.
Yeah.
Because I was underappreciated and redundant from my former workplace.
Oh, little Twitch has been injured.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, but we're running out of players here, Zonk.
Yeah, he's fine. He'll be fine. We'll walk that off. Is it any time for my game yet?
No, apparently not.
Hey, FD. How you doing?
Is there another one called Lefty? I think it should be.
Are you familiar with what a non sequitur is?
Use it to cut the hedge?
Let's go with that. Disappointingly cold for June, FD, but at least it stopped raining. It's a reasonable summary. Oh, that total viewing figure's boinged up, hasn't it? 201.5 now.
Yeah. Just one of our casual shows.
It's nice and warm in Bonnie, Scotland.
No.
It's not warm down here. It's tepid. FD confirms it's disappointingly hot in Romania.
Oh. Whereabouts, FD? Near the mountains?
Well, probably not. Because what do you get on mountains? Don't say goats. Because it's cold.
You say it's cold.
Well, I can neither confirm nor deny Blackburn. What was it? How did Pogba put it?
Oh, he's got another one.
Last one.
Oh,
Oh,
that's Sergeant Odyssey dead as well. That is.
no, it isn't.
It is,
Movement
he's already...
4. You can stagger to the next victim and then kick him in the head.
No, he
He
can't.
doesn't need legs for that.
He does.
You can just poke him with a crutch or his Zimmer frame or whatever it is. You can run over them in his wheelchair.
Ugh.
Does he have any legs left?
I don't think they have legs anymore,
Is
actually.
it smashed ankles he's got? Or smashed hips? What's he actually suffering with? Oh, he's got one smashed ankle and one smashed hip. Well, if it's on opposite sides, he'd probably just walk with a bit of a, a hobble. He'd be fine. Oh, he'd be fine.
You don't want them to just be fine.
Oh, Hellboy's Crocs with guard just rolled a 6-6. Block or strength?
Block.
Yeah, probably block. Well, he does need legs to kick him in the head, doesn't he? I mean, he's obviously still got legs. Look, all he's got is a smashed ankle and a smashed hip. Other than that, he's tip-top. And you can get marvellous modern medicine can do with, special shoes with, padding and maybe a raised heel and some sort of brace. That'll be fine. Cyclone points out that Sergeant Oddity, the Bretonian dirty player with a smashed ankle and a smashed hip, if we did pop him in a wheelchair, it'd be like a kind of economy version of a death roller. In many ways, yes. Oh dear. Oh dear. I think he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Nothing to worry about there. Now, where's Drayson going to put the ball? I can't really, inappropriate to say at this early stage, isn't it? I mean, it's fairly obvious, but I think I know what it is. What can he move? Yeah, I think he's doing the right sort of thing here. What's the raid?
What raid?
Chubstep. Chubb steps off. He's going to try the raid out in Division 2.
Don't know.
I'm not sure what you mean, Chubstep. But... Oh, it's a raid in the Division 2. I'm none the wiser. I see. Right. It's a game called the Division 2, and you're going on a raid. Got it. Yeah, with you now. I haven't played any MMOs for a heck of a long time. So,
is it like that massively good fighting
game?
game?
Kind of faded in my sort of vocabulary there. Right, no, I'm with you. See, there's trailers for Borderlands 3 and all smashed all over YouTube. That looks quite fun.
Should we play that together as a co-op?
Probably not, but nice idea, but practically no. Play loads of Blood Bowl. I haven't got time.
I have.
Well, you can, but I'll be at work, wouldn't I?
Oh, yeah. You considered not?
Fairly financially suicidal to not, I'd say. Especially as I've just smashed a small fortune on the house. Yeah. So, no, I think I'll stick with go to work.
Boom.
And plus it's a bag of laughs hanging out with Din and the boys. Spuddy says I could do a Teaching Magic the Gathering series. What along the lines of don't do that, you'll go blind. Got one.
No, shut up. Got one.
I'm helping Drayson. Bored, support the Brets. All they do is shout. fall over going, ow, me ankles.
He is, isn't he? Honestly. Other shows are available at request and all that.
Jason is not the enemy, he's watching. Today's opponent is tomorrow's viewer. Or today's viewer, in fact, so that's really worked out. Jason, don't listen to them. Welcome to the programme. I appreciate you. He's probably tuned out to go and watch Rick Reckless now. Jason, speak to me.
He's just said something actually, but the chat got in the way.
What, in the main chat?
Yep.
What's Kirsty Gallagher in?
Neighbours.
I think she is.
No,
Well, Blackburn points out if Drayson and the boys manage to kill all the birds.
Yep.
Ah, cheers, Jason. Then it'll be it's time for the orcs quicker. That's true. You've only lost 4, Andy. Don't be such a big baby. Got plenty left.
Oh yeah.
Marsden's watching Soccer Aid. Is that a sort of fizzy drink? You know how you Scottish chaps are with your fizzy drinks, made from girders and all that.
I don't think it is made out of girders, you know.
Definitely is.
Nope.
Marsden, help me out here. Tea, Marsden, what's it made from? I should know. McNugget got through about 8 gallons of the stuff on a daily basis. So I know a lot about it.
That was Gatorade.
Oh, it was not.
I think it was.
I'd be fuming if you heard you say that.
Wow.
Did quite enjoy that Red Bull I just had. It's quite fizzy.
Yeah.
Do you know, it's a bit. I'm going to close the window. I'm going to make a cup of tea as well. I'll be back in a moment.
All right. Good luck. You know what? I think we want to do swap that and that around as well. So that gives me 2. Bizarrely, they need to go there. I need that square available. Right. Good luck. Grinding it for the Red Bull qualification. Well, it turned out nice again. That's a problem. Alright, can L-shape do some casualty damage? No. I think we'll go fetch the ball. So that's a 4+ throw. That's still a 4+ throw, that's not very nice, is it? Let's have you there. Floor doesn't have mighty blow. There we go. Oh, the kick skill thing did not work. Where is the kicker? Oh yeah, he was in the right place. So, problem with the Khemri for me here is that the Khemri massively outnumber us. So we're going to struggle to get a relatively straightforward score because we haven't got the screen pieces available, and one of our 2 agility 4 is out. So we've got to be a little bit more creative with trying to score this half now. And that is going to be a problem. If my opponent wasn't here, I'd tell you what I'm going to do, but it is, so I can't say any more. But it is going to be a challenge. It is absolutely going to be a difficult game for the rest of this drive. Desk Nuts has been kicked in the... Okay. A few more Khemris to move. Blackburn says he wants to concede. I don't think I want to see the Khemri coach concede. I think this is going all right.
This is taking a lot longer than we thought.
It's not my fault.
It is. You do keep walking away and leaving the turn timer to go. Is this some sort of trolling trace? I do apologise. Terrible behaviour is this.
No.
A bit. I've got a cup of tea now, so everything's fine.
Yeah, you and your tea. Honestly. Me, your tea. Me, tea. Oh!
You've just seen me drink a Red Bull.
Oh, he's made it.
Oh, we're still talking about what Iron Brew's made of. My game's right after this. Blackburn. Wrecked is in Discord and all ready to go. In fact, is Wrecked here? Are you tuned in? He's probably limbering up.
To be fair, he might be, mightn't he?
No, isn't there yet.
No, is he not? Oh.
It's online. It's on Discord online. Oh, hello, Wrecked. How you doing, mate?
Hooray!
Hey! Wrecked, Andy doesn't seem to think I've got any chance of winning this one. How
None at all.
are you feeling? So, as far as we've established, just segueing back to the Iron Brew question, so what we're speculating is it's fizzy rust. Is that basically it? Which, you know, it looks like fizzy rust, and it's probably quite...
tastes like fizzy rust.
But it mostly tastes very sugary.
like fizzy
As
rust.
long as he gets 35 South Sudanese pounds, he doesn't care who wins, says Rect. That's a very specific quantity of South Sudanese pounds, Rect. Why 35? Or is that just a suitably rewarding number?
Just what we need. A random skull. Yeah.
Marsam says Iron Brew does technically have rust in it. Well, was there ever any doubt?
She's like,
I like to think that there's some sort of Iron Brew brewery underneath the Fourth Road Bridge, something like that. Yeah, but why 35 though, Rect? Is it just because it's a lot? I mean, I'd settle for my usual 15 to 20. Oh, Marsam's got an antidote. Brace yourself, kids. Strap yourselves in for a wild ride. Marsam, go. I ain't got mic. Type. I'll read it out. My God, that was quick. Marsam has a Dark Elf Blood Bowl team for tabletop. However, it was the first team he made, so it's on 25mm bases. Right. I decided I want to put them on bigger bases, but as it's converted out of Dark Eldar and Dark Elf bits, I didn't want to cut them base. So I went on to eBay and bought 32mm extender rings to go around the base. This stuff gets getting better and better. Yesterday, a package arrived. It was a Cato pizza kit. So I contacted the guy, and it turns out that those are from his wife's business, and they post at the same unit in Nottingham.
what?
So instead of a set of 32mm figurine bases, Marsden received a Cato pizza kit. What is a Cato pizza? And what are the constituent parts of a kit that you get to create such a thing? Oh dear. It'll be fine. It's fine. Keto. Hello, Skiro. Keto. It's a type of low carb. It's carb-free pizza. I don't think you'd want carb-free pizza, would you? What's that like? I haven't tried it. Can carb-free pizza be made to function normally as regular? Last one, as regular pizza.
This is going to be a draw, I think. Just can't keep up with the
Marsden, could you just glue the existing bases to a bunch of 2p pieces, or is that quite is that too much of an investment? You know, what with your genetic disposition to not spending money. What? No, that's a good thing. They make excellent chancellors. And why do you think there's so many banks in Scotland? It's because they're very good with fiscal matters. Is it racist if it's true, though? Many a mickle, macketh a muckle. But no, joking aside, could you glue them to 2p pieces? Would that work? Keto diet is a big fad now. You send your body into ketosis. Oh, right, I see what you mean. Ah, yeah, I understand. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Marsden says it would look shit. Could you paint the 2p pieces? Hi, Oddity. Oh, bad news on the mobility front. You know how you had a smashed hip, which is slowing you down a bit? Well, you've got a smashed ankle to match.
Well, that's fucked it.
It'll be fine.
No! This is going fucking wrong on a massive scale.
Could it go wrong a bit quicker?
I don't feel like you're giving me any support whatsoever.
Oh, there, it'll all be fine. Hang on, don't you want the ball to be at the other end of the pitch?
Well, do I?
Where's all your players?
You're tedious when you're
Well, this is a right old pickle and no mistake. Well, oddly, I said it wasn't a disadvantage. I'm finding all the positives, James. It'll be fine. See, there you go. Advanced management techniques. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, for God's sake.
You see, now, through my genius coaching, Drayson has completely managed to claw this back from the brink. He's really yanked the pancake here. Excellent work, Drayson. I'm very proud of you. Michael, good evening. Welcome to the show.
So hang on. Marsden, you got sent a pizza?
No, a pizza kit.
Oh.
But it was keto pizza, which is carb-free, and it puts your body into a state of ketosis, which is like magical weight loss kind of thing. Rice Station says, did I say yank the pancake? Oh, perfectly common parlance around here, Rice Station. Who first said that?
Me.
I don't think it was you. It was me and Gav Coleman whilst commentating on one of your games.
Me.
No, it wasn't you. It's synonymous with pulling a rabbit out of the hat. You know, the situation looks dire, and yet you still manage to find success. James Jenks says, "What do you use for a base for a keto pizza?" I don't know. Hopefully Skuro might give us some insight. There's quite a lot about these sort of new thinking things. Well, yeah, exactly, Rice Station. You may very well think that, and that's why it works so well, that it's a perfectly innocent phrase. No, fair play, Skuro. Thanks for the info there, bud. Keto, I'm saying it wrong. Oh, made of almond flour. Quite like almonds.
I don't. Very nutty.
Mind you, you can take things that are quite nice, like almonds, but then almond flour might be weird in the same way that I really quite like coconut, but coconut water, oh my God, that's awful.
Is it?
Oh, coconut water it has none of the charm of coconut. It's like water that has just gone horribly wrong. Like it's really stale, if that's possible. I bought some as part of my meal deal in Sainsbury's months ago. It may have been that I got a poor brand, but it was like, this is terrible. Chugman Milk says, did you know that yuppies are now using ketamine 4 drips as a way to treat certain mental health conditions?
No.
I don't think that's a very good idea, Samuel. You don't want to do that. It'll make them all lethargic. Oh, ketamine IV. Well, I can't help I was classically educated, Skuro, and IV means 4.
Oh, matchmakers.
Yeah, when they're talking about matchmaking, Andy, that wasn't what they meant. Well, it might refer to the caliber of needle used in the drip. You know, nurse, bring me a intravenous type 4 drip, for example. That certainly could be a thing, probably. Look, I'm relying that none of you are medically trained enough to know that that's bollocks. That's definitely what I meant. Afternoon, Weewa. How's your dad? Oh, Duderino, that is frightfully witty. I really like that. I don't think he knew it was there, Mike. I think he spotted them just now. Weewa, your wife's a top surgeon, isn't she? Can she confirm that an intravenous type 4 drip is indeed a thing, and it refers to the caliber of the needle?
Fucking hell.
Oh, I was unlucky. You might not hang on to this slender lead, just saying. Drayson, honestly, I'm so proud of you. I don't think there's anything you need to know beyond this for playing Khemri. I think you've pretty much nailed it, mate. You've picked this up in the space of an hour. You've gone from self-admitted novice for playing Khemri to, I'd say, borderline expert. Never mind Weewa. Everybody seems to have forgotten about it, so I don't need to prove I was in some way completely wrong.
These are really nice.
You're eating milky chocolate sticks?
Mm-hmm. Really good.
Not very nutritious, though, are they?
Oh, I don't know. They're really nice. Should get more of these.
How big's the crate that you're currently munching through?
Not very big. I need more.
Weewa's wife has just got him some Phoenix Tears rum.
Yeah.
Phoenix Tears rum. Deadlight says I can get my bony hands. Perfectly fine hands. That's asking. Right. Phoenix Tears rum. I need to know. Do I need it in my life? It sounds good though, doesn't it? Phoenix. What? Phoenix Tears rum. Oh. Bloody hell, Weewa, that's 40 quid a pop. And that's for a little bottle. Marsden says there was a meme going around a few months back about an American school trying to stop the teaching of Arabic. Shush, speaking. Teaching of Arabic numerals. Because, well, you can guess why. Oh, yeah. I'm guessing there's at a school with a lot of kids with double barrel first names with a second part of its. Well, what were they proposing to use instead of Arabic numerals? Anyway, he wasn't saying my hands are bony. Well, no, not particularly. In fact, bony is not normally something I get accused of being. But thanks. Yeah, happy Father's Day, we were. Oh, cheers, Deadlights, yeah.
Drayson, I'll let you know. No.
Well, Marsam, as you can see, Roman numerals aren't too familiar with because it leads to all sorts of missteps. Allegedly. Stop shouting! Will you be quiet? Goodness me. Hullabaloo. Stick on people,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I think he made a little bit of a mountain out of a molehill with that Neymar roll there. He's still shouting. Baz says, what happened to my game? Very good question, Baz. It's coming right up after this. Let me just check Rect hasn't died of old age or retired to the Seychelles or something.
So, no, this is a bit drawn out. Fuck's sake.
Andy is in turn 14-ish. ETA 17 hours.
Fuck off.
Oh, Rex in the channel. Sorry, Rex, I'm just typing you a message there. Thanks, Watchtower. Rex, as I normally go headphones off for my Rebel games to avoid any of the whole coaching collusion business, would you like to join me in a Discord channel, just you and me, so to each other? Get lonely without anybody to talk to. No pressure, by the way, if you haven't got any headphones. Something like that. Well, James, I think Drayson's thinking about it, but what he doesn't want to do is then fail to equalise. Go on, Rec, let's go for that. We've got probably a couple of days till Andy's finished. Got one! Sorry, lost one.
We made the dodges. Go on, the power.
Oh, that was a spot of luck, wasn't it? Drayson, you're officially robbed. Dick Turpin here seems to have pulled out a mega dodge and smacked you with a pound. And he's going to drop the ball off the pitch. Oh.
Okay.
Hello, Pedro Jack. What's next skill on the pylon mighty blow blitzer? I haven't got a pylon one yet, mate. Hang on, which blitz are we talking about? Do you mean generally? There's all sorts of things. If you mean generally, there's all sorts of things you can take on a pylon mighty blow blitzer. If you mean an orc one, did a human one, so tackle. Crow, not terrible. Cyclone says, well, he could argue that Andy's had terrible luck the last few turns. Yeah.
Yeah, you could, yeah. Yeah, sure.
I'm going with the Drayson has now mastered Blood Bowl simply by talking to me for 40 minutes about not necessarily Blood Bowl. I'm that good. was somebody questioning my my managerial skills not 30 minutes ago. Well, there you go, coaching extraordinaire. Oh, the one on Andy's team. So he's got agility, pylon, mighty blow. I think tackle. Andy, for your Orc Blitzer, who's got agility pom, what's his next skill? Is it tackle?
He's already got tackle.
Guard. I know it doesn't synergize with piling on, but you don't necessarily pile on every turn. Guard isn't terrible. What were you thinking?
It's not that guard, it's a double.
Oh, sorry, we're talking about Bretonians. I thought we were talking about proper players.
What?
You were. Right. We're talking about the one on the pitch. He hasn't got tackle. Oh, the one that's injured. He hasn't got... Has he got... Oh, right, yeah, the injured one. Yeah, he got tackle. Right, so, catch... Blah, 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 blah. Well, are these the ones with the agility skills?
Mm-hmm.
Blitzers.
Yeah.
Dodge. There you go, dodge. Pedro, you've arrived though when we've just been talking about my upcoming Orc game. So that's why I'm thinking Orc Blitzers. And to be fair, the Bretonian Blitzer in question, Dr. Nick, is in the casualty box and has been for about the last 3 hours. So, in my defence, but yeah, I take your point. Probably dodge. Thanks, James Jenks. The Orcs will be playing 4-4-2. Ogan asked Andy, do you like playing with Brets? He usually likes playing with Brets. This has been quite trying. We're nearly ready, Rect. We're nearly ready.
When I've got more than none of them left, they're interesting. But they have been smashed around this game.
Oh, you
and they've been,
lie.
And they've been willfully difficult when I've asked them to do things. On to the question about the this one that's in the dead and injured box. Cheers, Drayson. You're welcome. Who is Mighty Blow piling on, which is 2 doubles.
Dodge.
Tackle and edge 4.
Dodge.
There are 2 skills.
Dodge.
One is dodge and one is jump up.
Yeah. Jump up then, probably, isn't it? It's weird blitzers having agility access. So wrong.
Yeah, the skill access on Brets is backwards.
I think that's the point, though, but don't call them blitzers. It's confusing. As Pedro has just very kindly demonstrated.
What's that?
A lot of ambiguity there.
I think I want a hash brown sandwich.
Carb much? That's almost the exact opposite from what Skuro was recommending you to. Well, not recommend. Mentioned you could try with a carb-free diet. That's the opposite of that. You'll be all fidgety later with all that slow-release energy.
Right?
Corn Knight wonders, are you pregnant?
No. I like Cleft Shadow.
It's very difficult being carb-free, Cleft Shadow. I quite agree. It's very difficult being carb-free. I don't think you need to be carb-free, though, just in moderation. Go on. Thank you, Corn Knight. It's nice having expert advice. Rect, how are you getting on with the search for microphone, old bean? Yeah, food without salt is a bit awful. I mean, you couldn't enjoy a steak without putting salt on it. You can't. If you cook steak without pepper and salt, it just it's wrong. Again, moderation. Ramaset, hello mate, how you doing? Slightly barred fast having a pop noodle. Happy Father's Day, mate. I still never got my head quite round. If you've got high blood pressure, why not just let some out? You know, sort of nick of the finger and drain some off. And like so, if you had overinflated tyres, you just let some air out.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Crash Kid says, "What's the casualty box looking like?" Bloody popular. It's like there's a sale on, or free hash brown sandwiches going on there, because they've got what five casualties, 3 KOs. So the mystery of the missing Burt team, they're all there. I think Drayson's looking pretty good for equalising here. Well, right, okay. Rect and I are going to adjourn to a Chitter Chat channel. To see you after the game. Rect, I'll see you in the Davo Vision general chat. Bye, Andy. Bye, everyone. Nothing. Go
Bye.
on. Bye.
Well, that's all my players moved. Do we have a scoring threat? We don't. Well, did we get lucky there? It was an interesting question in terms of positioning. So it's annoying we can't wind the turn back and talk it through. But on that particular turn, considering the blitzer was on my side was downed, he could only get 6 squares from his starting position. So if you had walled it off, effectively put 3 Tomb Guardians in the way, and stood the ball carrier further away, that would have probably been more effective, but it's difficult to explain it because I can't remember exactly how everything was. The other option, of course, was to take 2 of the Tomb Guardians and base the blitzer, and then take the other one and foul him. But we take the positive out of it. You level the Tomb Guardian. It's not over. Oh, Velopia, 23 months. Woohoo! Velopia, thank you very much. Oh. Ouch. Well, see what happens. GG. Yep. It's just a casual 5. It's just a casual 5. 5-2-2. You're looking at about, I don't know. Oh, thank God. Whew. Oh. He makes the pickup and fails the GFI. That would have been a thing. Well, I think I got lucky in that game. We got the result. And Emergency Case got the MVP. And you got a Tomb Guardian MVP. That's very nice. 22 armor breaks. Bloody hell. Oh, you throw 61 blocks. Ouch. Ouch. Well, thank you very much for the game. I feel rather fortunate to have got away with the results on that one. An Emergency Case Blitzer levels up and rolls. Tackle, I think. Yeah, rolls tackle. So now we now got 2 tackle on the team, and I think that's important because they're both edge 4. I think sidestep would have been my preference, but actually that's all right. Sergeant Oddity, thank you very much for your. Let's have a look how many games of service you had. 17 matches of service, causing no casualties. Interesting. But you played well. Christy Temp has managed to slide into that spot, and it's not now a temporary spot. There we go, done.